At drama school, passions have been running high.
I hate you!
The students are getting to know each other better.
I thought Nelly and Deanna took out. Yeah, I was right.
And getting to know themselves.
So here I am.
He's not gay. Is he?
Island.
But for some, the path to becoming a professional actor is getting harder.
I feel quite vulnerable doing that, and I don't like feeling vulnerable.
Year 1 at drama school has been building to a major milestone in these budding stars' careers, their first professional performance. When they first came here 8 months ago, they had big dreams.
I want someone to say, you know, oh, have you seen that new Ryan Richards movie?
I want to be the next Al Pacino.
Challenging an audience more than they've ever been challenged before.
Most people want to change the world. I just want to become a big film actor.
I'd also love to act at the Globe. Yes.
Hollywoods, a few BMWs and that kind of thing.
Now they're getting ready to show the public just how far they've come.
Our first steps towards our new careers.
This is going to be a public thing. Yeah, and so that's what's quite exciting.
This is huge. The value of them doing their first professional performance is that they meet an audience for the first time. And until you put a work in front of an audience, it isn't actually a play.
Buy on it! Buy!
When they make their official debuts, they'll be performing scenes from Shakespeare.
For all thy bygone fooleries were but spices of it!
I'm so excited about doing Shakespeare, yeah.
Shakespeare floats my boat, so it's a good excitement.
But first, they've got to convince the tutors of the characters they want to play.
The woman that I want to play. She's strong, she's got energy and passion.
Antonia uses her skills as a former lawyer to pitch for her part.
She stands up and she commands a room.
Can I just ask you to say all those things again, but rather than saying she does, say
I.
using the first person, say
Okay.
I.
All right. I'm strong, I have energy, I have passion, I have verve and vigour. I feel big things, and I don't keep it inside. I stand up and I command a room. My resolve to do this is so strong. I love doing this.
Vowing more than the perfection of 10.
Sophie's grown up in a professional acting family and knows what's at stake in her first public role.
Those that have the voices of lions and the act of hares, are they not monsters? It's quite grown up, I think, and that's something that I don't personally often play with.
For me, it was a big challenge to stand still and just say the words, and I looked a lot stronger and a lot more grown up. Most people in the class said that it was really amazing and they'd never seen me do that before.
The readiest way to make the wench amends is to become her husband and her father.
Byron also knows his first professional performance is his big chance to really prove himself.
I love his cunningness, I love his anger, I love his manipulative mannerisms, and he's just like, well, nothing's going to get in my way to becoming a king. Felt good about that. I showed my passion. I thought I showed my passion and I felt it, and I just really want to do it.
Urge me no more! I shall forgive myself! Have mind upon your health, tempt me no further!
Stephen wants to show he's now a very different man from the computer programmer who auditioned.
And we're two big guys, and we've been undermining ourselves all year. Yeah. We don't want to do a piece with two powerful men just really going at each other.
For me, I realise now I've got to be able to stand on a stage, see an audience and be able to interact with them like it's just my best friend. I am a little bit nervous about how that's going to go.
Ryan's also come a long way since his days pumping gas in Dunedin.
For it isn't now.
Now he's pitching for his first role as a professional actor.
Or to hell!
I really resonate with this because I'm quite ambitious, and this person and this want that he wants something so bad that he is willing to take another human's life for it. Perhaps sometimes you can want something too much that you just need kind of like perhaps give it time, whereas he just like he wants it now.
G'day, how are you?
Ryan now feels that going back to his old job can help him with his acting.
30 of 91.
And I found out that I did actually in a sense miss it. There's something about it that I guess you can that kind of helps me more with my acting than what dishwashing does. I love it, you know?
Holly's old life as an auto electrician in Hawera has seemed a long way away while she's been at drama school. But the death of friends in a car crash back home is making it hard for her to focus on her all-important pitch.
I had, one of Juliet's monologues ready to roll, but I got up there, couldn't remember any words and thought, nah, I'm just going to have to wing it.
My heart hurts a lot this week, but I don't want anyone to feel bad for me. Like Juliet, I know love that is forgiving and unconditional, and love you miss every time you breathe. And the thing that Juliet has that I don't, that I really want to explore, is the irresistible anticipation. I mean, we all know it. It's where we hold our hope. It's where people are still alive. It's when it happens, and it's having the size of mine. Even if you don't know who was involved, somebody you know does, and everybody hurts from it. I can't remember where I was going to go with this. I'd written a speech and it seemed so trivial after everything that's happened this week. So
I didn't realise how distracted I was going to be by it until I woke up this morning and it had all kind of sunk in, and I was thinking, oh, I want to go home.
let me go!
No! We'll be friends first.
After pitching for their parts, rehearsals are underway for the acting trainees' first professional performance. It's only 2 weeks away. Ryan and Sophie are determined to shine when they make their debuts, but they've got a lot of work to do yet.
So in the work that you do, I want you to really value your hands, because you don't have a lot of faith in your hands. And I know that because you never use them.
What? She just said that I never use my hands. Now I think about it, when I was stopping to go to the door, I was using my elbows, but I think that's just the whole male don't want to hurt the female thing. Whereas, normally the guys be like, use your hands or whatever. What the hell are you doing? Get out of there.
I really don't think that you can hurt Sophie Hamilton. So immediately you go, yes I can. That's what I want to see. I want to actually see the fight in you.
Because Miranda has a totally different way of working than any other of the other directors. Like doesn't, actions, objectives, per se, but just, bring what you've got and your memories, your experiences into the character.
It's become us, and it's become about our world and our experiences and our feelings and our stories, and putting that into the scene.
They found that they had a lot in common, and then they went, okay, what Miranda wants is that we genuinely have a relationship with each other.
Natalie and Stephen are also intent on finding the true passion in their love scene.
Sighs of breath for thee.
Natalie's boyfriend Dan has mixed feelings.
And Sylvia was like, now this is a sexy, 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 sexy scene. This is full on, you'll be all over each other, And at first, I was like, there in my head, I was like, oh, yeah. And that sort of sucks. And for a while, you build up things in your head of what it's going to look like on stage.
And Stephen's partner, Natasha, trusts he'll keep things professional.
Especially because Natalie's an amazingly beautiful person. How could, my boyfriend not find her attractive? But, he's professed his undying love for me, so.
It's a really full-on scene, and you can't pretend to feel that kind of passion. You can't just make it up. You have to find it in yourself, and you have to echo it in the other person. You have to really feel it. And 20 years in the future, they will still have a special connection because they did that scene together.
As we know, Hollywood's based on people bonking their leading men.
I hate you! Don't talk to me! What are you doing? Stop it! No!
In between rehearsals, a small group cram in some extra experience of performing to an audience at the local laundrette.
Hey, you!
Customers, Darcy. Darcy, customers. Thank you very much. Hello. Oh, frilly. Oh, hello.
Don't comment on the underpants, Darcy.
Oh man, the big buzz for me is just doing the kind of stuff I want to do when I, get out of drama school, and not having drama school hold me back from doing that.
Happy couples.
Say it right, Miranda!
This is really kind of strange.
I could never have begun to approach this character in like without what I've learned this year.
I don't want to twist. Sorry.
You're pathetic.
Some of their classmates have come along to support them.
That was awesome. It was so incredible.
It was possibly one of the best shows I've seen this year.
I'm so proud of them.
I'm sort of a little bit jealous. I want to do something like that.
And sitting there watching them, you just go, wow, these guys are full of talent.
Yes.
But some feel the rehearsals for the crucial public performance have suffered.
Every single one of them got sick, every single one of them. This goes to show that, you know, you can overdo it.
You can hear their voices. They're so tired, you know.
They couldn't do as many rehearsals with us as they wanted to.
It took a lot of their time and their energy away from what they're paying for, which is the experience of doing this show, Classic Cuts, which is their first public performance.
And in the run-up to their professional debuts, there's more trouble. Sophie's missed a vital rehearsal after partying all night, and it's cost her and Ryan their place in the show.
It's my prerogative to pull the scene from the show, and if somebody behaves in the way that she's behaved, then I'm not prepared to let them perform their scene. You know, I'm pissed off on many levels, and not just for you, but for Ryan.
Yeah.
I mean, poor Ryan.
I've just put so much work into this. This is like all this year's training has led up to this final production, this you know, first public show.
That's really rough. I think maybe, I don't know, surely something else rather than punishing Ryan as well. It doesn't seem fair.
When we go into the professional, then, you know, you've got to have some discipline.
The best thing I can do is apologise to everybody, which I'm in the process of doing, and just, I've given myself a really big fright.
So bloody well ought to be, and I hope that you really learn from it.
I've just been looking forward to this public performance all year.
If it was Holly or Stephen Townsend or somebody who doesn't come from a performing artsy kind of a background, then I wouldn't be so surprised, and maybe I wouldn't have been so pissed off. But from you, I would expect better.
Time's running out for the acting trainees. They've got to get things right for their public debuts. Ryan's been gutted since his acting partner Sophie got them kicked out of the show, but he keeps on pleading his case.
This has been what I've been missing in my acting, what I've learned out of the scene. And to not see it through to performance, it's not fair. Please, Miranda, that's all I'm asking. Please put the scene back in.
His persistence finally pays off.
I reinstated the scene between Ryan and Sophie because it was really good, and I didn't want to take that quality work out of the program. And when Ryan asked me, and was obviously so devastated to not be doing his work, it broke my heart. So I couldn't keep it out.
Everyone has now learned that lesson, you know, and I mean the fact that you know, you had to learn it as well, but it was just, we know that that is not acceptable now.
So we're really happy because we've been working really hard and we've loved working on it. I am really happy.
Myself am moved to woo thee for my wife.
I knew at first you were immovable.
You cut closer to him this time.
As the big day draws near, they're rehearsing 24/7.
I see you standing like greyhounds on the slips.
'Tis torture and not mercy. Heaven is here.
The day of the performance arrives.
She steals the limelight. Again.
Oh my god, you're so cute.
Have a good one tonight, good luck in all that.
I'm a bit nervous.
I think we've all done the prep work and just got to ride the wave now, I think.
I'm confident it'll be really good, actually.
Yeah, man, I'm excited.
I'm doing it. Doing what I want to do.
I'm finally in a theatre with lights, and it's like, yay, an audience, and it's just like about time, you know?
The students warm up before the show.
My family is in the audience tonight.
My family isn't here, but they're here. Oh.
My
family is unfortunately not here, but in Christchurch. If you're watching, Mum, I love you.
I feel unity, I feel connection, and my parents and godmother are here to watch the show tonight.
After months of training behind closed doors, they're ready to show their star quality.
I do love nothing in the world so well as you. Is that not strange?
And we goes, she loves me, and everyone laughs because we go, yeah, it is. It's kind of a little miracle, isn't it? Part of why it's so engaging is he's made Benedict into Ryan.
That you love me? I love not you.
Will you not eat your words?
Sophie was wonderful. I know that play really well, and the way that she gave those lines, I just heard them new.
I love you with so much of my heart that none of it is left to protest.
Through finding that real relationship, the audience could go, oh, I'm watching two people who genuinely care about each other. You can't buy that.
Sing willow, 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 fresh dreams ran by her, and mom at her moans, so tears fell from
I'm really thrilled to see that now Holly's emotion and her generosity and her, which used to be here, whereas her work on stage or screen was over here, now they're blending in together.
Shall we lay by these? I'll have thee burned! I cannot.
You know, I'm really impressed by Byron that he's just gone, this is what I need, this is what's missing, this is what I do, and he's just completely, it's part of his voice now.
And what Byron, he said, when he got here, he said, I want to learn to be a deeper, richer actor so I can, you know, be the funny guy and also be a deeper, richer guy. And I'm like, yeah, good on you, Byron, because I saw him achieve that in this show.
Let me go! Oh,
no, not a witch!
Matt and Antonia did a beautiful job.
This is absolutely an actress at work.
So may you lose your arms, for if you strike me, you are no gentleman.
Understanding, playfulness, groundedness, sexy. It's just very, very exciting.
That I'll try.
Their scene just went whoa like that, and it's kind of and leapt up like a fish out of the water.
Now I find report a very liar. Thou art brazen, gamesome,
Here could I breathe my soul into the air, as mild and gentle as the cradled babe.
You can see when you're watching that scene, it's a really great scene, and those two, Stephen and Natalie, really mean it. They really find each other attractive, and they really love each other.
To stop my mouth. So shouldst thou either turn my flying soul, or I should breathe it so into thy body. And then
It's a really hard scene. I've worked on that scene with professional actors. It's a really hard scene. I mean, the levels of understanding they've both had about intimacy, about love, I think it's a huge achievement. I mean, they cracked it!
So vile! The stage will gentle his condition. The game's afoot. Follow your spirit, and upon this charge, cry God for Harry and...
Loved it. It was wicked. Such a good feeling.
Happy, very happy. Fantastic. It felt so good tonight.
Oh, it feels really good. I'm really happy, yeah.
My parents were like
overwhelmed. They thought it was fantastic.
I've seen Stephen in school shows, but this is just another dimension.
I'm so proud of her. She said, I thought your scene was the best.
Oh, make me cry.
No, he just said he was very proud.
She's had her ups and downs this year and in various ways, but that was a really terrific performance.
Yep.
These budding young professionals have made their debuts, and they're finally starting to feel like real actors.
Because we were putting on a performance for people who came to pay to see us act.
We just saw how far we'd all come.
It was the first time for me that I actually felt like we were really working together and came together.
It was just really, really exciting to actually feel like we'd done it. We were doing it. This is what we were here for.
This group have gone, yes, give it to me. Yes, yes, oh, great, can do that, yes. So you can feel that performance has kind of whetted their appetite, and they're really hungry to work.
Bring it on.
Next week, the trainee actors finish their first year at drama school. Their end-of-year assessments show them just how far they've come.
I'm so proud of you.
As well as the challenges still to be faced.
Because I have very, very, very strong concerns that you actually make it through the pressures of next year.
And there are high hopes for the future.
I've got big dreams. Big, big dreams.
Oscars, Emmys, the works.
That would be the greatest thing.
But who knows where lightning will strike?